Well, good afternoon, faithful friends. I'm Patrick Cyber, and I am so excited to be here and kick off Be a Rock in a Child's Life is up and running today. Online bidding started today. We've got a wonderful week of fundraising to support faithful friends and their incredible mentor programs. And we are so excited that you could join us for this kickoff broadcast. A couple of things as we get started, I want to let you know. Please say hi in the chat. Let us know hello and tell us where you're tuning in from. Love to hear from you. And of course, if you have any questions, please fire those questions in the chat and we will be happy to answer them. And then before I introduce my co-host today, I want to let you know, if you will type in the comment box, hashtag Be a Rock, you will be entered into a drawing today for a $25 Amazon gift card that we will draw during the live program. So there is a benefit to tuning in live. And speaking of benefits, two of my favorite folks, and the reason we are all together this week is have put in an incredible amount of work in making this all come together. Please welcome the Executive Director of Faithful Friends, Anne-Marie Lowe, and also the Development Director of Faithful Friends, Lindsay Redmond. How are you, ladies?
We're doing great, Patrick. Thank you.
Are we fired up and ready to be a rock?
Oh, yeah. We are really fired up. We are ready to be that rock for mentoring in the greater Portland area. Absolutely.
Isn't it awesome? You guys are doing some fantastic work. Looky here. We've got some people following directions. I love that. Our buddy Aaron is tuning in all the way from Florida. I'm going to suspect Aaron knows one of you too. Is that a fair statement?
We do have some family representing in Florida. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it. Yeah, that is fantastic stuff. Hey, tell me what you guys are excited. We've got a whole week of fundraising here with the online auction and raffle starting, and we also have we're getting together next week. Can folks still buy tickets for next week's event?
Absolutely, they can still buy tickets. The event is on Thursday, March 9th. We're going to open the doors at 6 o'clock. It's at Bridgetown Church. We'll get the fun started at 6:30. We're more the merrier, Patrick. This is our 10-year anniversary, so we're pulling out all the stops this year.
That's awesome. We like that. And we know that Lindsay always plans a wonderful get together. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Hey, as we do all this fundraising, as we do all this fundraising this week, can you share with me a little bit about how you use the dollars that we raise this week for Faithful Friends?
Sure. These dollars go directly into our program, and it helps us bring mentoring into the city of Portland. You know, there is a growing list of needs of children ages 6 through 10 that need a mentor, that adult in their life that is going to give them some resiliency, some growth, and some hope. And so that allows us to place those vulnerable children that are identified throughout the city by a various number of sources to us, a lot within the school counseling system, that need that adult to show up and be stability, be consistent, and help them walk through life at this very important age of ages 6 through 10.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. And the program has grown. You mentioned 10 years. I mean, it's from the start of nothing to 10 years. Share with me a little bit about how many matches do we have currently operating?
Right now we have 70 matches under care, and we are growing each and every month. We've had record numbers of interested mentors because it's a volunteer-based program, Patrick.
Yeah.
These mentors come to us and they give of their time, they give their talent, they give their treasure, and they walk alongside these children one day a week. And so we've had a record number of informational sessions of attending and trainings since the beginning of the year. And so we're excited to put these dollars into the program so that we can train more mentors to walk alongside these children.
Yeah, no, it's phenomenal, and it's incredible. I know in the years that I've been involved, it's that number of matches has grown exponentially. So kudos to you and the whole staff and all the volunteers involved. But at the end of the day, Anne-Marie and Lindsay, we have more kids that need matches, correct?
That's exactly right. That's
Yeah.
exactly right. There's always that need, and there is always, the list that we have out in the communities, that we just need to place more mentors with. The need's not going away. And
Yeah.
so, it's the time to build those resources so that we can grow and continue to provide mentoring.
Yeah, no, it's awesome, and we've got so many ways for people to help us at Faithful Friends through Be a Rock in a Child's Life. I just love I just love the title of this event, right? Because it is so accurate, right? These mentors are rocks in a child's life, and if with you ladies' permission, I will walk through how people can support the cause.
Would love it, Patrick. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Let's throw it right up. I mean, it's
Sure.
pretty straightforward. We're gonna, you can start out. I want to say hello to a couple of people. They're tuning in. This is fantastic. I love it. Michaela coming in from Vancouver, Washington. Big shout out to Michaela, and then our buddy Tim Cowley. I don't know. His name I just see all the time. I love it. Tim, thanks so much for being in here. I've got no chance. Maybe one of y'all know how to pronounce that name, but it is great to see you here.
Kanyembe?
Kayembe. And
Kanyembe?
that
I
is,
think so.
yeah, that's fantastic. So we got lots of folks coming in, and please do not hesitate. Make sure that you type in hashtag Be a Rock to be entered into our drawing today for a $25 Amazon gift card. And while you're doing that, you're going to go straight to, you can get to the event website a couple of different ways, folks. You can go directly to faithfulfriendspdx.org. And if you do, the website that Tim has put together looks fabulous, and it is right here, and it could not be more obvious. You just click on Get Involved Now. It's going to kick you right over to our Octria, is our software platform that we're using for this event, and it will kick you right over to the Octria platform, where everything you need to know about Be a Rock in a Child's Life is happening. And so you can use either one of those. Either one of those links will get you over to the website. And once you're there, I'm just going to start at the top and kind of walk us through it. Probably the first thing that you're going to want to do is, if you're planning and you're available to be with us next week, you want to attend the event, you just click on attend the event, and the ticket options are there and available for you. And we'd love to have you join us over at Bridgetown Church. We were there yesterday doing a walkthrough. What an incredible facility. And I know it's a special place for Faithful Friends, and they're being very gracious in hosting us. And Lindsay, you've put together a wonderful spread there from our friends at Elephant's Deli. So, folks, if you haven't got your ticket, you're available next Thursday night, 6 o'clock, a week from today. Jump in there and get your ticket. Now, if you're not available, that's okay. That's the beauty of our new world. We have a full week that you can support Faithful Friends, and we're going to start right at the top. Really to participate and bid on live auction package or on online packages and things of that nature, you're going to want to register. And right up at the top, it says bidder registration. And once you do that, it'll take you to the registration window. I've already registered, so I'm going to click over here and I'm going to click on there. And now I'm in the system. You can see the registration link at the top went away because I am logged into the system. And from there, we get started. And we're going to scroll down here a little bit. First thing I would jump to, because they are limited opportunities, right, Lindsay and Anne Marie? And that is our raffles. We have 2 raffles this year, and I want to touch base on them real quick. The first one is from our friends at Pacific Office Automation. Big shout out to Pacific Office Automation for being a rock in a child's life. But they have put up a $500 Amazon gift card, and we're gonna give that away. We have raffle chances at $25 a piece, and we're only selling 100 opportunities. So if you want to get in on that, one person's going to win that $500 Amazon gift card from Pacific Office Automation. Just jump on here, click on here, and you can buy it right now. It looks like there's 72 of them available, so don't waste any time. I noticed our buddy already bought one just a few minutes ago. It popped up on the screen. And then we have a second raffle, which is extremely exciting. We call this our golden ticket, don't we?
Yes.
This is if you win this one, you truly do have the golden ticket. And I see that John already jumped in on here, and she said I bought one. I'm not sure which one she bought. I have to go look it up, but she's in the house. She's in the drawing. I mean, all over it. Thanks, John, for being a big supporter of Faithful Friends. So this is exciting here, Lindsay Ann Marie. The golden ticket. We're only selling 100 of these. And when we sell those out, we are going to draw at the event next Thursday. You don't have to be there to win. So anybody can participate in both of our raffles. The only requirement is you're physically located in the state of Oregon when you purchase those tickets. Unfortunately, our friend tuning in from Florida can't purchase them in Florida, but you need to be in the state. You don't have to live here. You just need to be physically located in the state to purchase one of these raffle tickets. And you can buy as many as you want up until they're all sold out. But on the golden ticket, one person's going to get drawn, and they're going to have their choice of 3 incredible trips. One of those options is 5 nights in Waikiki at the Outrigger Beachcomber Resort. Also, 7 nights is a choice in Mexico at a beachfront Vedanta resort. I'm starting to see a little bit of a theme here, which is great. In March 2nd, we are, and it's a little overcast here in the Portland area. And I see our third option is 5 nights in Huntington Beach, California. I know you and I have talked about that a lot, Anne Marie. What a beautiful place this is. This is the Hilton Waterfront Beach Resort. But our golden ticket winner is going to get their choice of any one of those 3 incredible vacations, and they'll have 24 months to actually use it. So it's an incredible opportunity to buy it. Just click on, and there they are right there. So you're going to want to make sure that you do that soon, because they will sell out, folks. The other thing I want to mention, I'm going to back up just a second, is as you register, you will get an email from Octria and from Faithful Friends, and it will encourage you to download the Octria app. And I know both of you already have it on your phones, I'm sure, and you are monitoring bidding fiercely. But it's a tremendous tool to help keep up with everything, be a rock, and to be able to bid on your packages and things like that. So, in fact, speaking of bidding, let's dive right into that. Let's go to, we basically have 2 types of auctions here, folks. We have an online only auction, and then we have our live auction. Now, our live auction is when I'm going to talk really fast next Thursday night, and that is only for our in-person guests. So if you're going to be there with us next Thursday night at Bridgetown Church, that is the place we'll do our live auction. You do need to be in the room to bid or send a representative, but live auction items are only available to those in person. And then our online auction catalog is available to everybody. And Lindsay and Anne Marie, you guys have done a phenomenal job of gathering an incredible amount of wonderful packages, haven't you?
Thank you, Patrick. Yes.
Oh, go ahead.
No, Lindsay, I don't want to steal Lindsay's thunder at all. Lindsay, go ahead and tell about all the great stuff that we've got.
Yeah, I've had a lot of fun meeting new people and getting new packages this year. We have mentors that are donating, like Michaela joined us, and she is donating that second package up there, the photography. So, and you can see there's a picture of one of our program coordinators right there. Yeah, that's Sia.
Yep. Sia. And when I saw Sia yesterday, I was like, hang on, when was this picture taken? And then she introduced me.
I know. I just think that is so fun. I love how, everybody's just really stepping up, and we've got board members that are donating their time and, resources, and we've got some fun boat trips, and we've got, a weekend at the lake. We've got, beautiful house in Mount Bachelor. There's another week stay in a beautiful condo at Newport Beach. And everybody is just so connected to Faithful Friends, and they are just so excited to be able to partner with us. And yeah, we have
Well,
some lovely packages.
yes, you do, and it looks like our buddy Tim has already chimed in that there's some definitely some bidding wars already happening in the auction. So and he mentions proxy bidding, and I'm going to dive in here right here, folks, and I'm going to spend a little time in teaching you how to bid, because I know one of the exciting things about the online auction is that there is really something for everybody. I mean, the packages that you procured, Lindsay and team, really there's all sorts of price ranges. And what's fantastic is most items in the online auction start their bidding at $10. Now, hey, I want to remind everybody, where start doesn't matter in an auction. It's all about where you finish. But you can get in early and have some fun for sure. And who knows, you might sneak one out at a value. But there's most things started at $10. I'm going to jump on this one right here just because of the wonderful Sia, and I'm going to start right here. And there's a familiar name to us. But all you do is click on the page or on the item. It will take you to the individual bidding for that item. And what you'll see here real fast, folks, is that bidding ends in 8 days plus the bid extension. So that means on March 10th, which is Friday, a week from tomorrow, our bidding will begin to close at 12 o'clock. And when I say begin to close, what I mean by that is there is a bid extension utility on here, Lindsay and Anne Marie. And what that means is that if the item receives a bid in the last 5 minutes, so in other words, from 11:55 a.m. on March 10th until 12 o'clock, if it receives a bid, it's going to extend that bidding time another 5 minutes. And the reason we do that is because it's like a real auction, right? I keep taking bids until they quit bidding. Okay. And so this is a great utility part of the software, but I know inevitably somebody's going to say at 12:01, I won, and they didn't because somebody bid a little bit time and they got outbid because, whatever. But I want to make sure that we understand that if there hasn't been a bid in the last 5 minutes, it will close at noon. If there is one in the last 5 minutes, it'll send a notification to the individual who got outbid, and they will have 5 minutes to bid again, right? So real cool utility part of the program, and it's works fantastic. And then the next thing I want to touch base here, it's going to tell you in the green box here, current bid. Who's this Brianna Woods? I always thought it was Bree Woods, but evidently Bree is still a huge fan of Faithful Friends. No surprise to any of us. Go Bree, go! And yeah, she's got it all over. Michaela's all fired up. She's Michaela is our photographer here. It's funny, I picked her package, but she's diving in there. You do incredible work, Michaela. That is clear. You had some pretty easy subjects there, but you did some phenomenal work. Anyhow,
they are beautiful.
This started at $10. Currently, Bree has the current high bid at $10, and it's going to tell you what you need to bid next at $20. Now, when I see this package, I don't know about you two, but when I see this package, I know it has a significantly higher value than that. In fact, I can scroll down and I can see the value is $375. And that's incredible, right? No surprise. Michaela does great work. But I'm a bargain hunter, right? I love Faithful Friends, but I might pay, let's say, $200 for this. But if I could get it for $20, hey, I'd love that too, right? So our software has an incredible feature called proxy bidding. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set a number here just because I want to outbid Bree, okay, at $50. And what's going to happen here is I have the box checked where it says places a proxy bid. So what that's going to do, friends out there, is that it's going to put a bid in of $20 for me, because that's what the next bid must be. Now, if somebody comes in and bids above me, it's going to go ahead and advance my bid each time that my bid get outbids up to what I set the proxy bid at, which was $50. So let's just see what happens here. I've set it at $50. I've placed as a proxy bid. I'm going to click bid. It's going to make sure I didn't type in 500. No offense, Michaela, but I didn't want to type in 500. I've got it at 50, and we're going to click OK, and bingo, I'm in, right? So this bid it tells you right there, this bid will automatically be raised to $50 to ensure you stay as the high bidder when you are bid against. Okay, so that's how it works. It couldn't be easier, right? Any questions there, Lindsay, Anne Marie?
No, very clear, Patrick. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
And
I'm
hey,
gonna
folks,
go
I want to
on that
remind you
package
again. Yeah, I want to remind you again, if you have any questions as we go along here, please do not hesitate. Type it in the comment box. We'll be able to see it, and we will answer it. And while you're in that comment box, I always, I'm trying to give away this gift card. So type in hashtag be a rock, and you could be entered to win a $25 Amazon gift card just for tuning in today. The other thing I want to touch base on here while we are in this individual item is you'll see these icons up here, Lindsay and Anne Marie. And these are really handy because when you register to bid, it recognizes your email. And this is actually would post this individual item to your Facebook page or to your Twitter. Okay. Now, why is that nice?
Great option.
A couple of reasons, right? I think everybody tuned in right now is a friend, is a supporter and a fan of the incredible work that we're doing at Faithful Friends. The item may not be the item for them, though, but they know somebody who it might be of interest to. All they have to do is click on the share, and they can send it to them in an email, or they can send it to them in a text. They can click on the Facebook and post it on their Facebook page and tag that person, right? This is a great way for all our supporters that are out there in the broadcast world today to give an opportunity to get more people to be aware of Faithful Friends, and to give them an opportunity to support, right? We don't have to restrict all the bidding to just those folks who tune into the room next week. We can spread the news of the incredible work of Faithful Friends, and they don't even have to be in the local area. They could be wherever. Of course, if we have to ship something, that's shipping cost us more responsibility of the buyer, but we'll work with them on that. Okay, so I encourage you, all you do, click on the Facebook icon. It's going to take you straight to your Facebook page. You'll notice that it will post just that item, right? So if you see that special vacation package, whatever it may be, click on it and share it out there. Don't share the things you're bidding on. Tim, I'm talking to you. Don't share the items that you're bidding on. That's not a good idea because you'll get outbid. But everybody else, if you see an item you think would be special to someone else, it's not something you're excited about. There's so many great items here. Post it to your social media. Let folks know it's available, and they could also support Faithful Friends, which is incredibly important. And the auction link, I'll give it to you. Michaela's asking if we can put the auction link in the comments. It is on the replay, and I will put it right there for you if you want to do it. I guess I could, because I do things like this. I could copy that, and I will put it in the comments just for you, Michaela. There you go. It's in there. All right.
Great. Thank you.
Absolutely. So there's how that works. Any questions about bidding? Lindsay, Anne Marie, anybody in the audience, type them in the comment box. Happy to answer your questions.
No questions, Patrick.
Okay, fantastic. Is there any packages, Lindsay, that you're not bidding on that you think other people would be excited about? Because I don't want to showcase the items you're bidding on.
I am not going to be able to bid on the Newport Beach package because I will be in Alaska the week that they're offering the condo.
Okay, so we can go right there, and this is the week vacay. Is that right?
Yes.
It is.
Okay. Now look at this. This is an incredible package, right? I'm glad you brought this one up, okay? Because this one it's got a set date. Dates are firm. This is September 16 through 22. This is a perfect opportunity. It's right after the kids go back to school. For those folks who want to go and enjoy that incredible weather in Newport, right in September and not be inundated with children. Maybe you want to take your family. You've got the brainiacs in your household, but this is an incredible package, and you want to jump on it right now. That's a great package. Thanks for bringing that one up. And then there's also I typed in Newport, and there's also an 8-hour fishing excursion for 6 people. Lindsay, how cool is that package?
That is really cool. And if you look at the details on it, you can go. There's so many packages to choose from on that on this fishing excursion. You can go salmon fishing. You can go crabbing. You can go. Oh my gosh, there's so many different things. So he has listed all the options for the entire year for that fishing excursion. I know my husband is really excited about that one.
Yeah,
well,
Patrick,
you better get him in there.
They really get to choose their own adventure on that one.
Yeah, that's awesome.
He was very generous. That is.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Thanks, Kevin, for doing it. Tim thinks he's going fishing for $10 right now. We're gonna. Tim, that ain't gonna work. I'm bidding 100 right now. That is absolutely not going to work, Tim. But no, we've got incredible, just phenomenal packages. And then I want to touch base on, while we're here, was there any other specifically? Tim, it didn't take Tim long. Don't bid on the fishing trip, right? Yeah, too late, buddy. Yeah, this isn't a garage sale, pal. We're raising money for faithful friends, and we've got a lot of kids that need mentors. So bid high and bid often, right? Now, let me make sure that I have touched. Was there any other packages you thought I should showcase, Lindsay, with respect to our online only component of the auction?
Well, actually, I was going to answer Tim's question real quick. If you go to the app and then enter an event, you should be able to type in Be a Rock 2023, and that should bring up the Faithful Friends.
Right, absolutely.
On the Austria website.
Yeah, the other thing will happen is if you when you actually register to bid, you'll get that email immediately, and when you type it in, when you get that email back, it shows you how to download the Austria app, and it gives you your access code also right there. So lots of ways to get into that Austria app, but you're exactly right. Once you're in the Austria app, the event name is Be a Rock 2023. And I can't remember, does it have spaces or doesn't have spaces?
No spaces.
Right, that's what I thought, because it's a URL. Okay, I typed that into the chat also, so everybody can see that also. But if you already got the Austria app on your phone, which I know that I'm constantly in and out of a lot of events, this is fantastic. Hey, folks, before I leave this page, don't forget, closing for these items begins at noon on Friday, May 10th. Now, we also have a live auction for our folks that are going to be in person with us, okay? And I'm blown away at the fun you've put together here, Lindsay, Anne Marie. This is pretty cool stuff.
We're proud of that. There's something for everybody, once again, whether you want to take a trip or you want to enjoy a sporting event. And we're also highlighting at the very end of the live auction an opportunity to return and have more fun with us in 2024 and buy a VIP table.
Wow. And that VIP table is really cool because it's going to have all sorts of amenities the night is already special being a rock and a child's life, but this is an elevated level of experience for that special 8 top folks, 8 friends who want to be sitting at the same table for next year's event.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. And then we've, I know you bought your golden tickets, and you might win the Huntington Beach trip, or you might get to go to Waikiki or to Mexico, but you can also bid on them in the live auction if you're with us next week. And if you're not, you know somebody that is, hey, have them bid for you in person, right? But you've got a wine tasting weekend here at the Stoller, one of the Stoller homes right down there. I've seen this home a bunch when I'm down there. I love Stoller. What a incredible, gracious donor and supporter of all things nonprofits in the Oregon community. This is a really cool house. This would be a lot of fun.
It looks beautiful.
Yeah,
it's going to be a fun weekend.
It will accommodate up to 8 people.
Right. Up to 8 folks. And, you're right there on the property, literally walking distance to either the tasting room up top or to the new Experience Center. If you haven't seen the Experience Center at Stoller, I suspect both of you have been there, connoisseurs that you are. It is an incredible facility that they've put together. It really teaches you a lot about the wine industry and some of the great things, but it's got a lot of interactive tools. Really cool place. So, let's hope our in-person attendees bid high and bid often, because what a great way to spend. And, one of the things you say 8 people, this is a great way to take that girls trip, right? Little girls, 3-day, 2-day, it's a 2-night deal, right? Weekend getaway, or it could be a guys or couples with 8. I mean, there's plenty of bedrooms here, so could be a really, really fun deal. So bid high and bid often, and let's get it done. And then, of course, the Timbers. Everybody loves a good Timbers match. So, big thanks to Carol Warnicki at Pacific West Bank for making that contribution also. So we're going to have a lot of fun next Thursday night when we're all in person. And hey, events like this, folks, just flat don't happen without sponsors. And I wanted to take a couple of minutes and have you guys also join me in a virtual round of applause for all of your sponsors. Rare Bird Real Estate, Tonkin Torp, they're every year. Max Miller and Tonkin Torp doing great stuff. Big thanks to Journey Church, Pacific West Bank, our freshman sponsors, Arlie and Nancy Holm, Curtis and Maureen Holm, Sales Acceleration, Max, our board chair, stepping up personally also, in addition to what he does through Tonkin Torp. Kimsa, am I saying that correct?
Kimsa Wealth.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you so very much. Rolling Hills Community Church, storage to you, and our good friends over there at Pacific Office Automation. Big round of applause. Tim follows directions better than anybody I've ever met. He's already
I agree.
throwing in that.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you, sponsors. We couldn't pull all this off without them. Absolutely.
No, you just flat can't, can you?
I mean, yeah.
You said something early on, Anne Marie, that I think I want to touch back on it. And you said, all your mentors are volunteers, right?
Yeah.
And so people wonder frequently, well, if they're volunteers, they're not getting paid. How's this work? It takes a lot of resources to properly train these folks, to all the background checks, all the training, to find the mentees.
Right.
They don't just show up on the front door. You got to have a team of people out there perusing the schools and the different areas to find these folks. So there's a lot of expenses associated with executing a volunteer program, isn't there?
That's exactly right. There's overhead that, you just have, and we need the staff to help connect with our schools and our counselors. And, we have phenomenal partners within our church communities too, and continue to, cultivate and work alongside our churches to find those mentors and deliver mentoring in the Portland metropolitan area. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, no, it's fantastic. Well, ladies, I couldn't be more honored to be involved with you again and help support your efforts. Lindsay, I noticed there's one section on here I wanted to touch base. You got Buy Stoller Wine and Support Faithful Friends. You've got a unique opportunity on here for folks to purchase wine at a discount, and Stoller is stepping up and providing the profits from that to Faithful Friends. Am I correct?
Yes, they're donating back 50% of the proceeds of every bottle of wine sold. So we will have some at the event. If you purchase it before the event, I will have it at the event waiting for you. Otherwise, we'll probably extend it about a week after the event, and we can arrange delivery at that point too.
I like that. Wine delivered to the house. How about that? That's
I mean,
a
you're
pretty good
buying
program
wine
you got going
anyway.
there.
You might as well buy ours, right?
Yeah, well, why wouldn't you buy Stoller, support Faithful Friends? It sounds like a win-win
Exactly.
to me, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean,
and
it's
it's
awesome.
a 10% discount. I knocked
Yeah.
10% off of the
Absolutely.
retail value price.
That is that's fantastic news and exciting stuff. So we want to I'm going to give a shout out here to my buddy George Franco tuning in all the way from Georgia today. So we have Florida and Georgia tuning in today. I know of. So that is fantastic. Hey folks, we're getting close to wrapping up. So if you've got any questions, please make sure you drop them in the chat and we would be happy to answer them. And then this is kind of the last call, if you will, to type in hashtag Be a Rock to be entered to win $25 Amazon gift card. We're going to draw here in just a couple of minutes. Anne Marie, Lindsay, you've got a wonderful program. What can folks who have tickets or are going to buy tickets and be a guest of the event next week, what can they expect when they show up at Bridgetown Church next week?
They can expect an evening of fun and fellowship, and of course fundraising to support the mentoring that we do in the city of Portland. And hands off to Lindsay. I need everyone to know she throws an excellent party. It is going to be fun.
Thank you.
It is going to be just a fun evening out. We promise to wrap things up. We know it's a work night and it's a school night, so it's come in, have some fun, and leave feeling inspired, and that some good works were done that night by 8:30.
Yeah, that is fantastic. And one of the things I love, having been there yesterday, plenty of parking, really convenient, easy place to get to, right off of was it 21st and Tillamook, I think.
Exactly.
And there's directions on the site also. But it's going to be a wonderful night. I always look forward to. I know I got a chance to preview. We're going to share a story about a match. And that's always motivational to me and inspiring to be able to experience those stories and know that the folks who gather there are making a difference in our community and making Portland a better place to live and work. So hats off to both of you for all that you do every day to make our community bigger and better. And it's just fantastic stuff.
Well,
So what
thank
do
you,
you think?
Patrick.
Thank you.
What do you think about doing a little drawing here?
Absolutely.
Let's do a drawing.
Let's give
Yeah.
something away.
Well, we've got a few entries here, and let's go fire in the hole, as we say. I always, let's practice a little bit for next week, right? Because next week with our golden ticket and with our Amazon gift card, thanks to our friends at Pacific Office Automation, we're going to spin the wheel a couple of times. Now, this is not the wheel; this is similar, but I always say we've kind of got to come together and say, just like they do on Wheel of Fortune, spin that wheel. All right. So I'm gonna get y'all's help. If you're fast at typing it in, those online, type it in for us. But on 1, 2, 3, spin that wheel. Who's it gonna be? If it's Tim, I'm stopping. Michaela. How good is that, huh? Michaela, that is fantastic. Congratulations. That is absolutely awesome. Congratulations, Michaela. I will reach out via email. I'll get your email either through the system or through Lindsay. And I'll drop that in the email to you here shortly. So congratulations. Hey, as we wrap it up, is there anything else you would like to share, or anything that we good for the good of the order, as they say?
Just thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to staff. Thank you to our donors that were so gracious in giving these fantastic items to support Faithful Friends. We truly focused this year on having something for everybody, right? So whether you can be with us in person, wonderful. But if you can't and you want to support us online, we made sure that we had, an entry point for everybody to participate and just really have an inclusive event as we celebrate our 10-year anniversary and mentoring in Portland.
Absolutely. Fantastic. Lindsay, any final words?
Just register to bid and start bidding away on these packages. We've
All right,
worked hard getting them all
I'm-
together, so we need
yes,
bidders.
you have. Yeah, yes, you have. But we're gonna simplify that, and the phrase we're gonna use is bid high and bid often. Every
All right.
bid is raising money for Faithful Friends. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. We look forward to seeing you next week or seeing you online. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day, everybody.
Bye. Thank
Thank
you.
you.